Hi Scorpio, this is Just with your October 2020 weekly general read. Hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. So Scorpio, I feel like some of you guys are definitely criticizing or critiquing yourself right now. When I say critique, right? You may be looking at every little thing that's going on in your life right now and kind of going through it with a fine-tooth comb. You may have felt like you should be at a particular place in your life right now. Some of you may feel like I missed this opportunity. I could have did this and I could have did that. The coulda, woulda, shouldas. But you may have been more focused on family, other things in your life. And you really, for some of you, you may not feel so financially stable as an individual. That's for some of you, right? Others of you, if you are, you may be quite intimidating to your partner or other people. Let's say that, okay? But focusing back on some of you that do not feel so financially stable, you've been going through that process of how do I move forward because I should be here by now. I want to do this. I want to do that. So there's a lot of things in your mind about where you should be, where you want to be, what you need to do, what you haven't done, right? And I feel for some of you, you may be looking at your community, your neighborhood, your neighbors, and feeling like you want to cultivate probably a better relationship with people. Maybe there's someone in that area that could be quite challenging for you. I feel for some of you, you've been blocked, right? For one reason or another. Either you haven't been in the head space, the emotional space to make moves forward, or it's by force. You can't do it. I want to do it, but I can't do what I want to do. So you had to wait, right? But I feel like now going over the weekend into next week, you're going to start making progress. You're going to start making the calls, moving forward, doing the things that you need to do, and you will start seeing results, right? You do have people that are going to assist you in this change, whether you know them or not. People will come along and be helping you move forward. Now, when it comes to finance, career, particularly business, some of you are still trying to decide where do you go next? What's your next move? I feel like some of you know that 2021 is going to be a game changer for some of you. Now, it's going to be a game changer because Saturn is coming in to square you, so it's going to be forcing all kind of stability on you, and it's not going to feel comfortable, especially in your fourth house, right? So eventually it's going to be some moving going on, all kind of fun stuff. But with that, when we're talking about career, there's this feeling of what do I do next? Where do I go next? Some of you may be still stuck where you are when it comes to a job, career, business. May not be so comfortable to just jump out the window or just align yourself with a new company, especially when we're in such uncertain times right now. So there's that. And I feel like the one thing is that you're getting clear about what you want to move forward and do when it comes to money, business, and career. So that's really good. May not be the time that you just shoot out and take everything by storm right now, but at least you're getting clearer about moving forward and what that will look like for you. For some of you, it's going to be physically moving away. And that's what's going to be the game changer for you. I see parties. I see some of you starting to communicate, accept invitations, plan trips, all around either festivities for others or yourself. So that looks really good. And congratulations if you're having a party for yourself. And this could be any type of festivities and celebrations that you're about to have. So that's really good. Now, home life, I feel like if there has been any issues with home, looks like you guys are going to get that taken care of and things will turn in your favor better than you expected. But I also see someone is planning to leave. Either somebody's leaving the house or they're going on a trip, going away. Next month may be a time where you're like, I've barely been home. I've been here, there, everywhere. I've been out and about and really enjoying myself, or taking care of things when it comes to business. If it's not later this year, it's certainly for some of you, I feel, will be next year that you're going to really be out and about and enjoying, not just enjoying, but it's going to be about this business thing too, or a new job, just new opportunities. For some of you, is going to take you away from home. I just feel that. Well, we'll see when 2021, God willing, life, health, and strength, right? We'll see if that happens. But yeah, that's kind of a feeling that I'm getting deep down inside. So the next few days should definitely be rewarding ones, and ones where you start to feel like you're seeing traction and you can move forward, right? Not 100% on everything, but at least it looks like, people are cooperating and something good is going to come out of your next week. So that looks good. Let's get into you Scorpio singles. Well, you're not putting yourself out there anymore because you're tired of third parties? Are you tired of third party? For some of you, you've just gotten out of a relationship because it was a third party. You just really wasn't getting along anymore. I feel you're actually attracting people who are they appear one way when you meet them, or if you're watching them from afar. You know, Scorpios like to watch from afar before they make their decision. But then when you get to know them, you're like, wow, I didn't know A, B, and C. You guys really can meet quite dynamic people that have a little bit of everything going on for themselves. The problem is I feel like you're going through a change. People around you are going through a massive change, and nobody's really communicating. So there may not be a lot of initiating, probably noticing you noticing people, but not a lot of communication is going on. Okay, single Scorpios. But I do feel that this year, particularly your birthday season, it's going to be a lot of partying. A lot of having a good time. It doesn't have to be the typical partying, but you guys will be in this more joyous, happy, thankful energy. It just is what it looks like to me. And then getting together with people that you probably haven't seen or didn't think that you would be spending time with around your birthday time. So it looks really good. And I feel for some of you, you'll be a lot more stronger, more in control. I mean, Scorpios don't need to be any more in control than you already are. Do you? Do you need to be any more controlling? So I feel you guys are going to be controlling or self-contained, right? And on top of your game. This is the time, if you've been going to the gym, you're going to see results. This is the time, if you start going to the gym, you're going to be a force to be reckoned with, because I feel a lot of you guys are going to accomplish whatever you're putting your mind to. So this may be more of you embracing being single. And even though the Scorpios that I know, they don't stay single long because they just have that thing that people attracts. However, I feel like this is a choice that you're saying, no, I'm just chilling. I'm just enjoying being single for once. I really am. So let's see, even though it looks like there could be somebody in the background. Now, to tell you Scorpio men, a woman here, she's going to be very dynamic. You're going to be really shocked. One way she's quiet and demure. Next minute, you know, she'll like knock your head off with a stick. So it just really, these women, I feel women, Scorpio women and other women are very dynamic right now and kind of have that I can do it all by myself. And it's not a slight. It's just everybody's in a very free space. Does that make sense? A very free space right now. So it seems like it's going to be a good time to be, in your position, Scorpio singles. So let's look a little bit deeper, see what's coming up for Scorpio singles. Working a lot. Listen to me. Be careful with the health. Okay, be careful with the health. You guys are going to overdo it. You could put your back out or something. Be careful. Okay, some of you are giving up hope when it comes to love or traditional commitment in love. You may be feeling very happy all by yourself, and you're not looking for the attention. You may not get as much attention as you normally would, but you're not looking for it either. Some of y'all open to are some of you guys open to alternative activities? I don't know. And be kind of very conscious about money spending, because some of you can do that, just overspend a little bit. Well, if any of you been thinking about somebody from your past, they're coming back. So watch what you're thinking, because a person is coming back with the opportunity to work things out. Okay. I feel like a lot of you are still nursing heartbreak and pain internally, secretly, privately to yourself. Okay. And even though there could be a nice person new that is trying to develop something with you with all good intention, you're not 100% ready just yet. You're just not ready right now. And that's okay. And for others of you, I feel that your ex, is there an opportunity for them to come back in your space? Yes, of course there is. Some of you are going to opt out. Some of you are going to say, I'm getting off the hamster wheel. I'm done. I'm good. Thank you. Next. Completely is what I see here. So let's look at Scorpio couples. Scorpio couples, I cannot say this enough. Please watch your person's health. Okay. In the extended, the same thing came up about health. Your person is completely heartbroken. So I don't know exactly which part of that, but if it's a health thing, look after your person's health. I feel like not enough real attention is being focused on it, and I don't feel like they're being honest with you. about their health. So there's that. Now, they're not out of the woods yet either, is what I wanted to say here. So that's that. Okay, so let's get into your reading. So I feel like some of you guys are probably an open book. Maybe you've said some things. You might be feeling like everything is okay, right? Your person not so good. Again, if it's not a health situation, they may be not completely feeling trapped by their own thoughts and feelings, but they're not out of the woods. So they're definitely still feeling the effects of this separation, of a breakup, whether it is between the two of you or something personal that's going on in their life. I feel it was necessary because although I feel it's necessary to get away from the toxicity that was going on in this relationship, because it was something that was toxic, that was not healthy for your relationship. So this had to happen, even though it's left your person stung. Okay. And the problem now is that the innocence in this relationship, that fresh innocence, that is love that you have with a person, is gone, and what's left with it is kind of, could be negative thoughts, hurtful thoughts, triggered feelings, emotions, that type of thing. I feel like, yes, there's a sense of wanting to communicate here. Somebody's waiting for the other person to come back. Somebody's waiting for the other person to communicate with them. There's also some codependency here. Someone feeling like they have to stay in this relationship, or now they're codependent. Now they owe the person. That type of thing is kind of what is coming up to me as well. And either this is just an outright lie of a relationship, like someone is sneaking and cheating, and when they go on these trips, especially if you have someone that travels for a living, when they go on these trips, they're up to things, and it. I feel like Scorpios, if this is your situation. Others of you, if you're hiding anything from your person, you will continue to hide stuff. Okay. I feel like there's certain things, either there's something you don't want your person to know fully, or vice versa. There's some things that they don't want you to know fully. Okay. And there is a codependency here that isn't the healthiest, is what I want to say when it comes down to this relationship. I feel for some of you, you're not getting enough attention. Okay. You found some things out that really has hurt you. You don't talk about it. A part of you just keep it deep down inside because, like I said, it can go vice versa, because there's still love here in your heart for your person. But there's a huge part of you too that feel like, I just want to leave. I want to escape. I don't want to be here anymore. I just want to pick up and leave and dump this person and just start all over again. Or they may have left you and, and I feel like there's this behavior of someone coming in and out of your life, or, an immature, childish person. I feel like for some of you, it could, like I said, it could go vice versa. Someone is not as mature, as the other person. Now, I'm speaking for the Scorpios who may have a person who's stepping out, who's not the most committed. Some of you may be saving money, or those plans I was talking about when it comes to your finances and career. It's like you're just waiting. You're buying your time right now, because eventually you're still holding on to the fact that if this isn't getting any better, I am going to have to leave, if you haven't already. Yeah. Making it, just doing it and being done with it, moving forward. Closing the chapter and not dragging with you any stress, worry, and anxiety. And again, this all could be coming from your person. I have to tell you that. And for some of you, there's this sense of hiding behind work, other things, so that you're not thinking about it. But it's going to come out one way or the other. You know that. So you guys are going to have to work on this. In the extended, we're going to look at your person. How do they feel about you, the relationship? What are they challenged by the most? What do they want to tell you deep down inside? And what secrets are they keeping? What are they challenged by most? How do they see you? Where do they want this relationship to go in the future? What will their current actions be? And what's going to be the outcome? We'll also look at Aries through Pisces. How do they feel about you? So if you're interested in that, click the link in the description box below. If you would like a personal read with me, click the link to my website to set something up for yourself. And if you are new to this channel, welcome and subscribe, because I'll be back very soon with another one. Take care, Scorpio.